Hi everyone, this is Emmy. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this very easy kimono sleeve gray rag boxy cardigan sweater. It works up very quickly with this chunky yarn, and you can belt it or wear it plain. To make this easy sweater, we're going to start by making one back section and two front sections, and then we'll make the sleeves separately. And the front sections are basically a smaller version of the back section. We're going to work this pattern from the bottom up. To make this sweater, I'm working with a 9mm crochet hook and Bernat chunky yarn, and this yarn is called Gray Rag. So you're going to start with a slip knot, and you're going to work a foundation chain that reaches across your hips from one side to the other. We're working the back section first. After you have your foundation chain the correct length, you're going to double crochet in the third stitch from the hook. To make a double crochet, yarn around the hook, insert into the stitch, pick up the yarn and pull it through, pick up the yarn, pull it through two, pick up the yarn, pull it through two. And you're going to double crochet in one more stitch. This pattern is worked in multiples of 3 with a skipped stitch in between. So now I'm going to chain 1, and I'm going to skip this stitch, and I'm going to double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. And you're going to repeat that across the row. Chain 1, skip the next stitch, double crochet in the next 3 stitches. Like that, and you're going to repeat that all the way across the row. Okay, after you've worked all the way across the row, you're going to repeat this next row over and over until you reach the underarm section. So it's chain 2 and turn. That chain 2 will take the place of the first stitch. So you're going to double crochet in each of the next 2 stitches. 1 and 2. Chain 1, skip, double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1, skip, double crochet, double crochet, double crochet. So you're going to repeat this row over and over to make the back section. And you're going to keep repeating that same row over and over until you reach here at the underarm section. And we're going to decrease here to make the remainder of the back. So we're going to slip stitch in the first few stitches, and then we're not going to work into the same number of stitches at the other end. At the end of the row, you'll always work into the turning chain so that you have 3 double crochet at the end of the row. So to decrease at the beginning and the end of the row, I'm going to chain 1 and turn, and I'm going to slip stitch in the number of stitches that I need for the underarm section, and the number will be in the written instructions. So I'll just do that, and then I'd slip stitch into the very double crochet, and then chain 2, and then double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then you continue across the row, chain 1, skip, double crochet, So I'm going to go ahead and then I'll show you what you do at the end of the row. Okay, when you get to the end of the row, we're not going to work in those stitches. All we're going to do is chain 2 and turn, and then continue across the row, working the row of reduced stitches. And you'll keep repeating this row until you have the sweater the length that you would like it to be, and the opening for the sleeves is the correct length. So you have a decrease at this end of the row and a decrease at this end of the row for the underarm section. And then to make the front sections, it's actually a smaller version of the back, because you're going to have, again, that decrease here and here. Then you're going to work the same number of stitches for the front yoke as you did for the back decreased section. And the sleeves are simply a long rectangle. And then you'll work 2 sections for the sleeves. And they're basically rectangles done in the same stitch pattern of 3 double crochet, skip 1, 3 double crochet. So you're just going to start out here with a foundation chain that is the same length as around here. So work your foundation chain so that it starts here, works all the way around and ends there. So that's the foundation chain length that you will need for your sleeves. So you're going to connect the fronts to the back across the shoulders like that. And to sew these seams together, you're just going to match the stitches and sew across the row. And then you're going to sew the sleeves and fit them in right here at the underarm. And then you'll just have to sew these side seams. And I have it all sewn together here. And of course, whenever I lay out a blanket, you know who thinks it's being laid out for her. Yeah, you like the blanket? And then once you put it together, that's it, and your sweater will be finished. And this yarn is so soft and cushy, it's almost like marshmallow. And for a casual look, you can just leave your sweater like this. But if you want a more finished look, you could just double crochet 1 row all the way around the front opening of the sweater. And maybe if you like tight cuffs, you could work in every second stitch and crochet a double crochet cuff along the bottom. If you like this video, please click like, as it helps in the YouTube algorithm.